Hello and welcome. It is the 26th day of July 2017. My name is Derek. I want to talk about order book management because I don't know if I call it swing trading or what it is, but I enjoy simply putting buy and sell orders in, and when they get executed, well, I have to manage them, and that's fun and easy to do. And there's situations when I look at the market, this is the last 10 orders that I've had. I got the time, the code, whether it was a buy or sell on the price, not the amount of tokens. However, last night at around 5:41 p.m. Eastern Time, I was noticing that the Bitcoin price was getting a little out of hand short term, and I'm thinking, man, yeah, I'm going to sell a little bit here. I sold at 25.85 just for that very reason. But if you look at the time, 5:41 p.m., 14 seconds, that about a half a minute later, I was able to put a buy order because I figured that's going to fall down to 25. There's a difference of about 85 basis points on 2,500. That works out to about 3.4-ish%. And I have to pay 0.4% to buy and sell. So that's about a 3% trade-off as far as I'm concerned. So I got 3% more Bitcoins on the dollar value that I placed on this within that particular trade. RADS, Radium. This was an order I put in July 24th morning at 1:43, and it came through. So I put a sell order in, and then I checked to see how my buy orders after that would come through. 2:18 in the morning, I woke up to this one, and that was Ant Shares. I put a buy order in a few days before back at 2664, and she came in. Now, SNRG and PTOY, if you have access to look at those codes, OMG, to say the least, on both of them. At 6:50 in the morning, I put a buy order in on July the 11th, 15 days, about 2 weeks beforehand, at 20,000, and it got executed. PTOY had two of them at the exact same time, 7:07 and about 48 seconds. I bought at 43.63 and 3,005, so someone had no problem selling the whole thing down. Yet, I noticed that they both were up okay. In fact, both of these were higher when I woke up and seen, oh, PTOY is, well, 52.80. So, yeah, I'll sell some of that. For most certain I will do such. And I was able to get it in. Now, notice with both my sells with PTOY and SNRG the time. 7:55, I opened a sell order for 52.80. And it took a good 3.25 minutes. But that's because the bid offers were like, well, 52.84 and maybe 51.20, something in that area. So I'm like, yeah, I don't want to sell at 51. I think I can get 52.80 in, and I pushed it, and I did. And when I see the orders, and I'm usually pretty good at getting it that way. I try to get every bit of profit that I can. And then with the SNRG, you'll see the price action goes from 20 to 39. Wow. Well, thank you. I'll take the sell, and I'll just buy back at 20 again. And the same thing with PTOY. I'll put the buy order in back, well, around 3,000 for that matter, 2,000 even. That if you take a look at, I think one of these two, I think it was PTOY. I might be wrong. It might be the other one, where it just goes all the way up to like 80 and back down. Unbelievable. And Unbreakable, I talked about over the weekend, the final one. July 25th at 3:30 in the morning. That's what happens when you like fall asleep, and then at like literally 10 o'clock, you get up at like 2 something in the morning, and then you stay up for a bit, then you go back to bed. Anyway, I guess during that time I would have had a buy order for Unbreakable, because why else would I put a sell order in at that time? So that's the only thing that makes sense. But I put a sell order in for 12, and it got executed, which means that I will put a buy order in back at around, well, I'll tell you where I put it in at. And these are the recent buy orders that I filled. So you can see all the ones from this morning that I managed, starting at 7:49 up to 8:14. Unbreakable, I got a buy order at 92. I put a buy order in at 28 on PTOY, as well as a sell order for sell more of them at 69. I don't sell everything that I buy, I only sell portions. And I put another buy order in for for SNRG at 20, and I want to sell the remainder of it at 57. The Ant share that I bought at 306, I bought the RADs before, so I wanted to have another buy order in and place another sell order. And there's a big difference between the buy and the sell order here. Last night I was going over technical analysis and I was like, oh my goodness, I got to get a GNT buy-in at this price and an Omni buy-in at this price. So I ended up doing, well, all of this before I went to bed. All right then, so I wanted to go over this, just talk a little bit about order management. If you have any questions, let me know. And for those watching live, the 2.5 minute warning will be out in about an hour or so. Take care.